What's going on? What? Hmm? Alright, let me get my keyboard up, just in case I decide to do bombers, which I don't know. That'll depend on what I feel like doing. Alright, I do want to mess with some German bombers. I have one that I'm actually trying to get fully completed, and it's taking me my entire life, it seems. Once we get that one, though, I guess we can move on. But we'll worry about all that good stuff later. Right now, I'm actually having a little bit of fun grinding out all this other stuff. Just playing 4-7. Hello, Spear. Oh Lord, you're all here. Run! Oh. Ow, my ear. What? Ow, my ear. What'd you do? Ah! My ear. Oh, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I hopefully won't explode before even getting to the match. You know, dude, I salute your boldness for bringing that out first. I salute his boldness for that. Also, this is apparently a 76.2 millimeter gun. But in the map, when you were in the thing checking out the vehicle stat cards, it says it's a 77 millimeter gun. So I don't know which one it actually is. Ow. That's what happens when you try and turn a thing that's not meant for turning. The fact that I killed that is surprising to me. Hello? Oh no. Ricochet off of what? Oh no, he's pissed. Dang it. Where'd he hit me? Daggum, that went right through. I bet you he's surprised that one went through. Oh, God. Alright, well, if at first you don't succeed with that, you bring out this. That's how this works, right? Mm-hmm. There's a Stug. Where did the Stug come from? I bet he's hiding in the rocks. I was wrong. He's right here. And that wasn't even the same tank, but okay. That was the scary BT-7. Yeah, I agree. That is scary BT-7. You know, that's actually one of the BT-7s, though, that I would absolutely love to have just because BT-7 collection. I want the BT with the rocket things. I want those. I want the one with the, like virtually the T-34 gun on it. We already have the BT-42, which is fine. Does anyone know where the Stug was? Because, like, he shot the M10, and then that was it for the M10. Like, I don't know where he went. And I'm searching my way to the battlefield right now. So, yeah. You know, the fact that the Martyr 3H, that is a rocket. I don't care what anyone says. I'll even be devilish enough to call it a freaking bomb, because that's basically what it is. A rocket has jets. A torpedo uses gasoline and a propeller. Well, I was gonna say something snarky about bet you weren't expecting me, then there was a hill and I was like, oh dang it. You know, sometimes having a exactly. It is a rocket at best. Well, the T-34 won against the M40. Wait, what? Why did the M44 go that way like an idiot? I'm honestly scared to go either one of these directions, because that way is their spawn and this way leads to whatever he is. And this thing is not fast, so getting there is half the pain. Maybe he doesn't know I'm here. Maybe I'm too quiet. No, I did not. I don't really pay attention to Discord that much anymore. Was it something about you working on hay? If I get flanked, I'm so screwed. Okay, the Germans are blinder than I thought they were. He's waiting on me! He's waiting on me like I'm a meal. Oh well, guess I gotta chance it. Oh, you're... Come here. You're a delicious meal. I missed his track. I'm so screwed. He can't hit me. I can't hit him. Wait a second. Yeah, I can. Nah, you're not moving. Now we're both stuck here. So it's either you kill me or I kill you, and most likely he's gonna kill me. He took my side scrap. He can't pin you. Yes, he can. Trust me. 57 mils are magic. At least in that aspect. Let's see if I can get a... yep, told you. That track's still mine, buddy. Let's see if I can get a fire on him. I can't pin through his armor because of the angle. So I guess we're just staring at each other now. Did you get that track fixed? No. Stop tracking my track, you coward! Yeah, now you know how I feel. He's starting to piss me off. Yeah, now you're really not in a good spot. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. It'd be great if I could just ricochet off of him a little. Okay, I'm getting pissed now because now I'm being shot in the back. I hope the hypocrisy of this situation isn't lost on you. Well, what? I don't even understand what that's supposed to mean, but whatever. All I know is there's a T-34 that I think very much needs some artillery, so I'm going to give it to him. Hello, M22. He sat there the entire time taking my track until help came because he couldn't physically pin me. He wouldn't dare face me head on. The only reason I was doing it was to keep him in one spot so that hopefully if I ever freaking got myself repaired, I could kill him. But no, he kept taking the track over and over and over again. And coincidentally, he's right back here. This ought to be good. I killed him in the end. That's all that matters to me. I don't care if I got credit for the kill or not. I killed him in the end. That's how pissed off he made me, was the fact that I was more happy the fact that I killed him in the end than anything else. He watched me come around the corner and died! Ah! I love playing the Concept 3 until you realize you have no armor. Also, guys, I know a lot of y'all were wondering yesterday where I went because I was in the middle of a match. I know that one Golden Eagle's been sitting there since I last spent Golden Eagles. Oh my. I just kind of keep it there as a reminder that I still have Golden Eagles. I was like, well, it's not really going to do anything for research, so let's just keep it. He's the one lonely little Golden Eagle. He needs a friend. I love the name of that squad, Sorry. Now, if only if they could have put Sorry Not Sorry is crazy. That would have been awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a really good name for like a squad, like a legit squad, like Sorry Not Sorry. Hey, don't shoot at me, I'm a child. No, I didn't scout him in time either, I don't think. Oh god, and he's a freaking anime player. Ugh. I think, if you guys want my opinion, I think War Thunder went to hell when they added the YQ pillows. Because it started the age of let's make gooners in this game, and ever since then it's been nothing but goon central in War Thunder. Like the sights that they have, the skins that people have. Like, the moment that Gaijin allowed all that stuff was when the game went to hell. It went from being realistic to being, let's slap as much gooner anime as we can onto a tank and see how people react. And it's just, it pisses me off seeing a game that could have been based on realism switch to gooning. Dude, I just got here. Where? And there's no airplanes, so I hate this map. This is one of my least favorite maps, so that's why you don't see me using it in customs either, because it's a pain in the ass. Like, I've went to the workshop before just out of curiosity to see if I could find like some legit, like, good camos for vehicles and stuff. And it is just goon, like, it's just goon camo, goon iron sight and stuff after another. And the bad part is there's furry goons too on there. I'm not even joking. There is furry goons. Like, there are furry camos on there as well. I don't need to cope. I go play a different game. If I know that I need a break, I just go play a different game for a little bit, like I've been doing with SnowRunner. Of course, the try-hard pricks have to show up. The mythical what skins? I mean, you know, I'll be the first one to admit to you guys, like, there are like the mythical creature little stickers and stuff that they have. Those, you know, I don't see them as gooning or anything. I think they're cool. You know, they're just really stupid. They're not really useful for anything. Whatever. And, you know, not really that big of a deal. Hold on, matter of fact, I might be able to find it. And I love the fact they do the monthly decals. These are cool. Let's see, what's this one? Oh yeah, the golden mouse. Mama Cass. Oh my God. I like that one, Mama Cass. That one I'd like to gift to a few people. Yeah, see, like the pinups and stuff, like people would say, oh yeah, that's Goon Central. But what a lot of people don't realize is like the pinups are actually historical. Well, some of them are questionable. But like Hell's Bell, Briefing Time, like those are definitely like old, legit pinups. Yeah, like this one. I don't think this is a legit pinup. It's just one of the ones that I'd love to have. But they used to have some topless pinups. Yeah, but the thing with that is more younger players started joining the game. And it becomes one of those things where it's like, we can't risk getting sued. We can't risk getting sued. And it's like, okay, well, you post a warning for one. Wait, when did I get this? I don't remember getting that. Wow, I have a lot, actually. Hawk. I don't remember having that one. The King of Battle. I forgot that they actually entered the Guinness Book of World Records now. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that one too for PlayStation Plus players. Oh. I was reading what it said. Neutral countries. A lot of European players moan about not having swastikas. I mean, it would make the game more realistic, but I understand also at the same time why they don't put those on as well. So it's like one of those things where like you have to think about like who it might offend. And the Jewish like people would definitely be very offended by it because of all the crap that their family members had to go through at one point. So for that, like, I can definitely understand why they haven't added that, but it still would be cool. And it would be one of those things where it would be like, you know, if you didn't want to see them, whoops, wrong button. Because, you know, they have, and I can probably go and show you guys the one I'm talking about, but they have an option to turn that stuff off. Like if you don't want to see like, I can't remember exactly what it is that they call it. Matter of fact, I can probably go into options right quick. All right, let's see. Yeah, customization of vehicles. Show decals on other player vehicles. You can turn that off. And there's also a button that says accept fictional for all of them. So like, you know, there is an ability to turn it off for other players, but the question that I have is, okay, let me find one vehicle that I have eyeballs on and stuff. I think my German one would probably be the best one to do this with. All right, so you guys know I have eyeballs on my tanks, right? So if I go here and I go, all right, so if I go, I don't want to see anybody else's thing. All right, mine stays the same, but, you know, I wouldn't be able to see everybody else's stuff. So it would be an option that you could turn off if you didn't want to see it. And they already have it as an option. So why people complain about it, I don't know. You know, you don't want to see it. And people will make swastikas anyway. Like, I've seen people take, like, numbers and stuff and just change what the, like, make a handmade swastika. Like, it's not that hard to do. I've seen tutorials on how to do it. But I don't do it because the fact, you know, I prefer to do stupid stuff. I mean, to me, it's like blocking a piece of history. It's like, and you know, you guys know I'm from the South and everything at this point. You know, I'm an American. I'm from the South. I know the history of the South and everything. And one of the things I find so stupid is everywhere, everywhere about near has banned the Confederate flag. Like, you go certain places, and if you have a Confederate flag anywhere on your vehicle, matter of fact, Big Dog, he lives in Maine, and he said that there was somebody, I think, who had, I can't remember if it was that they had a Confederate flag on the license plate or what, but by the time the guy came back out, that car had been vandalized and taken apart and everything. Like, it was completely destroyed by people. And then there's the whole NASCAR getting rid of the Confederate flag and all this stuff. And it's like, you know, you're trying to delete something and remove it from people's memory that it happened. But as long as there's people like me that want to remember it so it doesn't happen again, or that there are people like me who just want to remember the ancestors that were bold enough to do something stupid like that, you're always going to have to deal with this stuff. So why try way too hard to ban it? You know? I'm scared. He's looking at me weird. And I didn't pin, so I'm going to run now. Never mind. He shot back. His gun hit the perfect spot, too. Right through the freaking driver. I'm getting sick of using the Concept 3, honestly. But, like, you know... No, you can go. Go ahead. But, I'm not going to get on that subject, Billy Joe, because I've already discussed that subject before. But all I will say is the North was no more good in that encounter than the South was. But, yeah, like, people... I was just watching a John Wayne movie, for instance, alright? And I will admit, and I'll be the first one to admit, the way that they portrayed the Southerners in that film were very accurate. You know, the Southerners had hate for the North, and the North had hate for the South. But after the end of the war, most decent people looked by it, and they didn't, you know... They didn't try too hard to, you know, how do I say this nicely? They didn't, you know, keep it on and on and on going, but a lot of the politicians would. I'll tell you this now, politicians are the worst for that stuff. You want to divide the people, you do it that way. I will tell you that now. That's exactly how you do that. You want to divide a people, you keep crap going. Oh boy, I gotta deal with you. I'll just take your track, how about that? My barrel! No! The one thing that was usable. There's more than one over here, I think. And he's using freaking goon pillows and stuff, too. Oh, he just got murdered. That's funny. That's hilariously funny, actually. Until another one comes up behind me or something, then I'm screwed. And I hear them, so... Oh, boy. Alright, we're ready. His turret's over there dancing. Ah, my transmission. Go away. I slapped him on the nose and I said, go away. You know, because that's how that works. Thank you. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Yeah, there's one like right here. Well, there was. He's kind of dead now, but... Okay, they took care of that, so we're good there. I'm gonna kind of charge in and see what I can do to help front. That's a 45 mil. That's a bomb. I could not escape. The bad thing is I'm not carrying much ammunition. As you can see, I'm only carrying about 25 rounds. And it's kind of insane. And I don't like Yak 9Ks. They are some of the most annoying little freaking airplanes that you're ever going to run against. Ever. And it makes me ask the question of why do these things exist? Oh no, not again! Yeah, I love having only 120 rounds. Good job, dude. We gotta find the yak again. There it is. Well, that was entertaining to watch. Please tell me someone other than me saw that too. I'm missing horribly. My aiming is not exactly what I need it to be, but I also hate this AA gun too, so... This is by far one of my least favorite anti-air guns. It always has been. I'm gonna let this thing reload right fast. Alright, here we go, watch this. Yes, I have Stormtrooper aim. I get maybe one good shot off, and then that's about it. And it's not any better. Like, the 20 mils are great on this thing, and I do love the turret and everything. But I don't like the platform that they mount it on. Mobility was the idea, but in mobility you lose armor, and armor is king in this game. I'm gonna go find an AA gun to not die to, hopefully. It said it was a BTR, so I'm curious. Because I definitely don't want to engage that. Aha, I killed something. Now it's time to go get killed. Oh wait, hold on. I got another one. I am reigning victorious. What? No. No. I have taken his track. He cannot move now. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? I guess I'm here. No! Please, let me live. I'm a little one. No. 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 I panic fired. He has failed. Because now he has given me the ultimate power. Sherman with a gun, Sherman with a gun. I'm sorry. Funny part is, I know exactly where he's sitting at, so like I can just drop Artie on him. Hello, Lopal. If we don't get at least... Okay. I should have came in at a better angle. That's my own fault, but I did hit him, so... Oh, I gotta do my card today. Got that. Is there anything that's spaded except for that premium yet? Dear Lord. What have I still got for the Firefly here to... Oh, well, that's not that bad. I mean, that's not that much either. You know, I want to play German bombers. But then... when I look over here at all the aviation stuff that I still have to get, it makes me just want to die. Oh well. Death is upon me anyway. Oh, he's spilling Stalin. Yeah, this ain't a pretty bomber, I'll tell you that now. I think the later versions of it look a little bit better, but not by much. But she does get the job done, I'll tell you that. This guy's gonna be awful pissed when I hit this base, but oh well. I want to get back to the airfield as soon as possible. I found out very fast that this is the way you have to play this particular aircraft, or you're never gonna make it anywhere. So yeah. Sorry boys, gotta run. I'll show you what the other one looks like. Matter of fact, I might be able to, yeah. See, this is the other variant, and I think it looks a lot better than this one. Because this one looks so unproportional and just like, yikes. The other one at least looks somewhat aerodynamic. I want to get the one that comes after the two of those DO-217s, though. That's the one I'm looking forward to getting. But yeah, I do agree, this is one of the uglier bombers that Germany owns. I still got to get the Me-264 going. At least I can say Germany with their twin-engine bombers, most of them you can see both of the engines because you're a single pilot. And I find that interesting with Germany. Most of their bombers were single-piloted bombers. The HE-111, one pilot. The DO-17, one pilot. The DO-217, as we have here, one pilot. The Ju-87s, which were more strike aircraft than they were bombers, but you get the point. Single pilot. Then you get the Me-264, and it's like, yes, let's strap two pilots in there because yes, and it's like, why? Why would you bother at that point? Germany's biggest issue was they were so focused on a small picture. Like, they were thinking about planes that could do short distances and stuff like that, like this plane, obviously. I mean, I'm not carrying max fuel either, but, you know, HE-111s and stuff like that, medium range bombers. That's why that people say medium, light, whatever. Light range is, you know, a Dauntless. You know, you can't fly very far, but, you know, you can get where you're going. Just it can't be over a certain distance with max fuel. And then medium bombers, medium range. And then long range, or I think they call them large bomber. I don't know what they actually label those, so don't ask me that question, but, you know, obviously long range. Germany focused on the medium to small or short range bombers. They didn't focus on heavy bombers until later in the war when they were about to lose and they got desperate. And it's like, you should have been thinking about this like 2 or 3 years ago, don't you think? Shoot, even freaking Russia built a P8 or built the P8. I mean, only a few of them were used or built, but like the whole point was they built them in case they needed them, and then they found out they didn't. So, you know, they didn't bother to use them after that. But it's still a beautiful piece of machinery. It's a beautiful piece of history. Are you serious? Dude, that's crazy. We killed them all. Good job, guys. I need something to eat, like really, really bad. Let me go grab something to drink. Alright. I'm never gonna get anything done. As long as I'm having to carry those things around. So, when do I get the 2000? Wait, what? There's a 2000 on this thing? Oh. Never mind. And I'm assuming those are the 1000s. This thing gets 2000s. Hold on. I gotta look at this. Hold on. Oh, I think it's these that they're talking about, most likely. Because the other ones are these ones, which I'm working on now. I don't know. We'll see. But I got me some biscuits in the microwave. So, let's see, what time is it now? We've been streaming for about an hour or so. I might take me a little break and eat me something, and if I decide I want to continue to play, I'll get back on. But my phone didn't charge up last night, so I gotta let it charge for a little bit. So y'all guys might not see me again until tonight, and then I'll decide what I want to play then. I'm gonna let them know right fast I'm hitting that one. I used to think flying high altitude was the way to go, but not in this game. You want to actually hit something, you hit those bases and you hit them hard and you get out of there. It's fine, she's meant to wiggle. So 450 is about the wing speed that she can take. It's actually not that bad, not gonna lie. Most of them are going to be so worried about getting up in the air and everything that they're not going to worry about somebody like me. Because, you know, being down this low, it ends up causing more issues than it does anything else. That's why I don't like doing it very often. That's why a lot of times when you guys see me play planes and stuff, you'll see me actually try and keep altitude instead of doing this. I'm about to get intercepted, aren't I? No, he left me alone. That's actually surprising. It's a BE6. You don't see many of those. Dude, why would you dive? Alright, here we go. There we go, there's those. Now we're gonna hit this other one and get on out of here. And she's hit. Let's get out of here. Oh, I'm getting intercepted. I'm not making it back. Oh well, I got the hits that I want. If I get murdered, I get murdered. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe they'll stay and deal with them instead. No, he's sticking with me. That's fine. I can hand you a few bullets. Come on, baby. Oh, he destroyed both the engines. I'm screwed. I'm losing her as we speak. Yep, there she goes. Oh, dude, look at the wing. Dude, I've never seen that before. Yep, she's gone. Daggum. I mean, I still got targets, so I'm not really too mad about what happened. What's on the wing of that plane? I clicked the wrong button, dang it. No, Jay, because I'm about to get off. I gotta eat something, bud. And then when I get back on, yeah, we can talk then. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take me a break. I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. I will keep War Thunder open and running. Hopefully it'll stay on so that when I get back on, I can just go live and you guys can just join in and watch. I hope everybody has a